Okay, my last car, y'all. Last car, I promise. So, my last car today was a Kia. And I low-key didn't anticipate ever renting a Kia or driving a Kia. I don't recall if I've ever driven a Kia. I don't think that it is. Let's see. I wonder how much this is. The colors are cute. Um, yeah. I drove a red one. But let's see. It I drove it in San Francisco. It was a nice little ride. The amenities were, nothing big, nothing special. It's standard, I believe, and I don't see the cost. I did not charge it, so I can't tell you how the charging was, but um, I will say this, it did, I did not drive it far. I think I only drove it maybe a total of maybe I'd say between 40 and 50 miles. It did. I want to see like how much is this sucker? Let's see. How much is it? I'm curious, y'all. Um, oh, okay. I mean, they do have some upgrades if you want to have some upgrades. I mean, I thought it was a nice little ride. I mean, I actually had no qualms with it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. $54,000. Wow. Wow. Um, wow. I'm really amazed at the price of cars, yo. I still feel like when I bought my first $50,000 car, it was an Audi A5, and they don't even I know. Let's see how much is an Audi A5 cost now. Audi A5. Oh, okay. They're not, I don't know. Was it an Audi A5? Sportsback. No, wait. Let's see. How much are they? No, I didn't. No, 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 no. Mm, let's see. I'm curious now. Mm, it was the coupe. Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, it's hasn't changed that much in price. It's still a little after everything's about 60,000. Okay, well, But uh I thought I was doing the darn thing. Now, I mean, a Kia is gonna cost me 50 grand. Okay, go for it. Um, it's a cute little ride. I thought it was a fun drive. It did. As I said in the last video, I get anxiety with seeing how quick the battery goes down. And when I say, baby, the battery went down quick in this car, I touched the pedal and it was like, oh, 1%. I was like, my God. So that definitely was a little anxious for me. It rode well. It was not. a it was I would say it's more comparable to like the Polestar. It is a little roomy on the inside. It's bigger than the Polestar for sure. It's more of the equivalent to a Volvo on the inside when it comes to roominess. It's not that it you can sit comfortably, but it's not that roomy. Like, I mean, it's still kind of tight for a small SUV. So for them to consider this a SUV, it's still a little tight for me. Um, because they also don't consider this a small SUV. So in my mind, it's a small SUV because it's a little tight. And but it doesn't take long. As I said, I didn't charge it, but it was so I can't give you my charging experience online. It says at a supercharger it takes 24 minutes to charge, which I think is amazing. And that is a good selling point. It the road handling is fine. It feels light. So just like if you want a heavier feeling, a sturdier feel of a car, that's not this. But I think it is a cute car. It's easy to handle. It's kind of easy to, when it comes to parking because it's a little on the small, compact, boxier side. Parking is, pretty simple. It's yeah, the inside is a nice look. It's very clean, very streamlined. I One feature I did like what that is not in that's typically in I would say in some of the more luxury cars is that you can charge your car. And the Tesla does this too. You can charge your phone just by sitting it underneath. So it automatically charges without you having to do a plug-in. I like that. So I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't say this, and hopefully you see this in this video, but I didn't say this in the Jeep Cherokee. One of the most annoying things I found about the Jeep Cherokee is it has ambient music. Every time I make a right-hand turn, there's like this ambient music, or if I'm backing up, ambient music starts playing. And I'm like, this is the most annoying thing to have background music every time I'm trying to merge over, turn, back up. The only time you don't hear ambient music is when you're driving straight. I'm like, I don't need a soundtrack. Like a back soundtrack to me driving. I don't like it. But, like I said, it's a little it's a little different. So something to think about when you make your decision on if you want any of these cars, like how much are you willing to spend? It seems like on brand, all these EV cars that we've been talking about, literally all of them are between 50 and 70 on average, 50 to $70,000. Now, I will say that um they're giving you a lot more stuff and they're giving you a lot more rebates. So even though the MSRP is between 50 and 70,000, it appears you may end up paying closer to 45 to 65,000. And I'm saying that because you have to calculate tax. I know. I mean, so this is another problem with EV too, is that um gas is cheaper. So my car that I'm trading my car in, my SUV, I'm actually not getting EV and I'm not getting a hybrid. I'm getting just a straight gas car, only because I have concluded, looking at the money aspect, looking at the charging aspect, it's 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 just better for me and my lifestyle. It's just a better space for me to have gas. And I feel like one of us should have gas car. So there's that. But I think it's also just it's about $20,000 cheaper, especially the car that I want. I mean, if I were to get the hybrid version, I would be definitely over 100,000. And I do not want to spend $100,000 on a car. Like my mindset has still not wrapped around, even with all the deductions, it would still, even though it wouldn't touch 100 anymore, it's the mindset that I am driving around 100. I'm driving a car that cost more than the house that my mom bought in 1973. I just can't fathom that. So therefore, I'm just not there. Um, I'm not there. I'm not saying I won't be close to 100,000, but I don't want to break 100,000. And that's kind of like the people that I'm talking to with, both, and I'm telling them, you guys are competing at this particular moment. And when one of them came back with 113, I was just like, yo, I'm doing 113,000. And maybe one day I'm not even gonna say maybe. I believe one day I will get there. But I have two kids that are messy as hell, and I frankly cannot get there. So and especially because you have, yeah, I'm just not there. It's not there. So, and I have this, yeah, no. But whatever, but that's not what we're here for. We're here for this Kia. I think it is really nice. I can't imagine spending $63,000 on a Kia, but it's a nice little car. It's sleek. It looks great. It's it's a fun ride. Um, if you have larger people, though, this is not gonna work. That back seat is gonna be tight, tight. The back seat is comfortable for teenager size, the average teenager, smaller adult, but for regular size adults, it's gonna be tight. So I just want to put that into your mind if you're considering if space is a problem for you. Okay. That being said, have a great afternoon.